All right, hello everyone, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy coming to you live right here, right now, as things are taking place. That's right, things are always taking place down here. It has been non-stop working today between Rolls-Royce, Locksmith, real estate calls piling in, title companies, escrow account, mortgage companies. It's just non-stop phone calls all day long. But right now, I just hung up the rest of the Yamaha Keys, and we're just going to give you a quick little look here. These are the key blanks that are used most popularly around here for what I use. We're talking about house and padlock keys. We're talking about Sargent, Lockwood, Slage. We have the old Penn. We have the Yales. We also have the Chicagos, the best keys, best interchangeable core, Arco, bank bags, Arrow, Bardman, Corbin, Russwin, and many, many more. And then when you come over here, we are loaded down. These are all of your miscellaneous keys. You have Pappas. These are for house, the special keys. Toolboxes, Snap-on. You've got them all here. Truck and trailer keys, along with heavy-duty equipment keys. And then we come down here to our Bowers, the truck caps, and stuff like that. We come over here. There's your Harley Davidson. We got all the Harley, all the way back to the old Harley Davidson keys here. These are the ones you have to grind the tips down in order for it to go into the roller. Then we come down here and show you all of the Honda keys. These are your Harley Davidson, your BSA. Here's your more Harley Davidson vintage keys. Here's the newer style Harley Davidson. And then we come over here to the Triumph. We have the Triumph motorcycle keys. And then we come to the old Hondas, the old Honda T keys, along with the other ones like this. These are the vintage ones made in the 60s and 70s. And then we move on down here to the later models of the Honda motorcycle. Come around over here, Kawasaki. Here's your old Kawasaki keys from the 60s and the early 70s. And then we go all the way over here to all the models. And then your ATV keys. You got all your ATV keys here. These are the different keyways, the different groovings in there. Here's your late model Kawasaki key. Kimco, the Kimco scooter keys, the KYM2 and the reverse, the KYM2R for reverse. Suzuki keys, plenty of Suzuki keys, all listed out here, all in order. And then we come to the vintage Yamaha. These are the old Yamaha keys. I actually just got 600 blanks in, and there's your Yamaha keys there. This is the whole set right there. And then as we move on over here, as a matter of fact, there's the first row. That's your second row. And then we come over here to the automotive. You have your old Audi, your BMWs. These are your vintage BMW keys, Datsun, Nissan. As we go down to the Fiat, Rolls-Royce. Well, we should get to the Rolls-Royce in a moment. But these are your Ferrari, FT37, FT38, FT43. That would be Ferrari, Lamborghini, F91 C2, Cs, and CRs. Those would be your vintage, your Roccos, your Countachs, stuff like that. We come down here to the old Hondas. We have the Honda keys here. I don't do the transponders. I only specialize in all the classic. Vintage Porsche. Here's your Porsche keys right here. P05, P06, P07s. The Mazda keys. There is your Porsche 356 key. That operates a 356 Porsche right there. Renault. There's your old Renault Alliances. Here's the RN31 with the groove cut out in it. Your door key for the RN31s. Saab, here's your Saab, the one with the ignition down in the center console. You go down to your Toyota, and then your vintage Volkswagen. We have the old Volkswagen keys, the old Volvo keys, and then we come around over here to your General Motors. There's your GM keys, the old style GMs, and then you come down here to your newer style General Motors blanks as well. Then you come over here. We come over here to the American Motors. There's your old AMCs. There's the RA5 right there. And then the old Chrysler. You got your old Chrysler keys there from the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. There's your Y57, Y159, and then your vintage Ford blanks. We actually have the old Model T blanks. They're already pre-cut, so if you're looking for any of those. Then we come over here. You have some rare keys here. If you have a oddball motorcycle or a scooter, whether it's a BSA, whether it's a Norton, whether it's an old Vespa, we will have the key. Here's your skeleton keys. You have your bit keys. You have the barrel keys. These are the barrel keys. These are the old style barrel keys here. They also fit furniture keys. So if we're going to talk furniture, we got that. Then you're going to come over here to this rack. You have all of your Trimark. These are the Trimark trailer keys. That's the whole section right there. You got every blank available. Your club, these club keys also fit double-sided locks at random. You have to find out which one. Hayworth file cabinets, along with all of the other ones here. Here's some more General Motors. These are your Peterbilt. You got Peterbilt, you got your Mack, you have your Kenworth, you got them all here. These would be your golf carts, the Easy Go golf carts, along with the now Rolls Royce. Here's all the Rolls Royce keys, all the way back to the 1910, 1920s. These right here are all your Rolls Royce keyways. Master padlock, U-Haul padlock. We got all the keys that you could possibly need. American padlock, the Ace tubular key, the round key that fits Harley Davidson, also fits vending machines, pop, the round tubular key locks. That's what those would be. We have every type of master padlock, American padlock, as we run down the list. These are your older AMC, your Chrysler, your Ford, your old GM B11s, B10s, and then you come down here to your old Ford. That's the single-sided Ford. Then they go to the double-sided Ford H50, H51. And then we go to the boat keys. We got all the boat keys down here. We handle all of the marinas in the area. We got the Clum keys along with the Chrysler outboards. There's the OMC Outboard Motor Company. And then there's your double-sided keys as well. And then you have your farm and tractor, John Deere. We could sit here and make all the keys for the snowmobile. There's a snowmobile key right there. And then these are your heavy equipment, Caterpillar. I got the Caterpillar key there. Where did I have the? It's sitting there somewhere on that rack somewhere. I'm not looking at it right now. There it is. There's your Caterpillar key right there. So if you're talking about locks, you're talking about keys, we have the old style Vats keys, the Vat with the resistor pellet for the GM. And then we actually have the interrogator for that as well. Then as we come over here, we have what's a matter of fact, what is this? Here we go. Here's your GM Vats keys here. These are all the ones with the resistor pellets in them. These are all marked out 1 through 15. There's your key right there. That's the old style General Motors that has the one. And you have to have the interrogator, which I have sitting up there, that'll tell you what it is from 1 to 15. You have to put it in. It has a 4-minute delay, and then you have to wait and start it up again. Now, I just used this again. This is the master here. This is the Lockmaster's little black box made by Lockmasters. This machine here, this what you're looking at right here, will open any electronic safe lock out there on the market today. It'll actually do Lagardes, all the Lagarde locks. It'll do all of the Sargent and Greenleaf Titan operating instructions there. It'll actually do all of the old style. Here's the dongles for it, the little black box. This is for all S&Gs. We also have them for the Lagarde 39E, 66E. And what this does, you actually plug this into the keypad. This has actually got a magnet on the back. It sticks to the safe. Once you plug it in, you turn the button on, and automatically, within 10 minutes, that safe lock is open. That's right. Once it's open, it'll actually tell you what the combination is, with no drilling, no damage to the safe. And then once you have the safe open, now this is for if people forget the combination or they tried to program it and they screwed it up. But that is right there. You're talking a lot of money. This thing here is a piece of equipment. This is a must-have for the SafeSmith. I work on bank vaults, safe deposit boxes, stuff like that. So we're going to just say I got my little thing here. So there it is, Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy. And then right here, if you want to take a look at machines, this is your tubular key machine. This will cut the Harley-Davidson round key. This will cut your vending machine keys. These are what you use here. It actually put the key here, slide the blank in here. Here's your cutter. And once you put this in, you turn it, and you're able to cut the key and have it done. You'll have a perfect key made right there. What else we have here? This is a framing. Oh, no, while we're here, why don't we talk about this machine? This is the Code Max. You know, I get a lot of locksmiths over in England that I'm saying. I belong to a couple of their things there. This is the Code Max, HPC Code Max. This machine will cut virtually any key by code. If you have the code, the DSD number, you type it in. As a matter of fact, we'll turn it on for you. You flip the switch on. It goes in cycles. It's standing by right now. Then, as it sits up, it is now ready to go. If you pushed in, we're going to use Rolls-Royce because I cut so many of those keys worldwide. I get them in from here, United States of America, from Canada, Italy. They're coming from Dubai. They're coming from Saudi Arabia. They email me. They go through the YouTube, send me the message. You hit the DSD number. I believe it was 736. Enter Rolls-Royce. There it is. Show for Gabe. Then you put your bidding in there. 13653. There it is right there. You push enter. It's now ready to go. You put the blank right here. So once the blank's in there, you hit the button and boom, it punches out the key as it was the factory cutout. Perfect key every time. Now, if the key doesn't work, that would be because of the lock itself. The pins may be worn, and then that's where I come in. That's where you have to take the ignition switch apart. You have to set it all down, and then you got to come over here because that machine's going to cut at the factory. This is the machine you're going to do everything by hand. All right, this here is the framing number 2. This is, in my opinion, the best key machine ever made. All right, you could talk about the HPC 1200 till the cows come home, but when it comes to fabricating a key by sight, you're not going to get better than this. You have your micrometer over here. This moves the key back and forth in the vise. This key over here makes the depth deeper and lower. You can see it, how it comes in and out. And once you have your key, you can sight read it, measure the pin, sight read it, and make sure that it's level and flat. And boom, you'll have a perfect operating key. When you're talking about duplicating keys, the fastest machine, I swear by this, I've had this for about 40 years. This is the Jet Set KD50. It is, in my opinion, the best key machine, the fastest machine, the machine that I had up north. I cut literally 1,000,000 keys. That's right, 1,000,000 keys. I always like to use the brass keys. I don't use aluminum, those shiny aluminum ones. They tear the cutter up. But if you just use the regular brass blank, like this right here, that cutter will last forever. I cut literally over 1,000,000 keys on that machine. You can punch one out in a matter of 5 seconds once you put the key in there on the one side, put the blank over here, turn the machine on, set it up, and then just pull that lever down. Boom, you got a key done in about 5 seconds. Thousands of keys up there at the Uniontown Hospital. Tens of thousands of keys for National City Banks, Second National Bank. You're talking about the McDonald's. You're talking all of it. As a matter of fact, when we did housing projects, we need to make 1,000 keys. We could have them done in a night by using a machine just like that. So there you have it, Mr. Sunshine Comedy Alive. I've been working down here. These are Sandblasters here. These are what you're going to get to sandblast metal. You can do wood if you're going to do that kind of stuff. I have the self-contained vacuum right there that keeps the dust and everything out. We have one set up for Black Beauty and it's aluminum oxide, and then we have the one for glass beads. Matter of fact, we can turn this on so you get an opportunity to see what it looks like in here. There it is. You can see inside. You got your sandblast in there. You put a part in there. You lift this up. You put your part in there. Close it down. Lock it down. We can sandblast anything and make it look just like brand new. As a matter of fact, these are what I finished today. They're all done. As a matter of fact, I got them listed right now as a matter of fact, this one's pretty bright. There you go. There it is. Okay, so we got them all done. We got them all. We're actually ready for getting the seals for that. Those will come in next week. These are all going out. I'm actually waiting right now. Momentarily for UPS to bring me the seal kit for this. This is a seal going to get replaced here. You can see how bad that rubber seal is. You see that right there? It's really shot. And the one over here. Once we take this apart, put the new seals in, I'll reassemble this Girling 75 master cylinder. These are used on sprint cars, race cars, Triumphs. You see these on some of the older cars. This is a universal style brake master cylinder, and I'm going to rebuild that. I actually bought him a brand new one. We're going to give him a brand new one for his 68 Rolls Royce, and I'll have the rebuilt one for him so he can use it to whatever he wants to do. So there it is. If you're thinking about it, don't hesitate. Mr. Sunshine, Locksmith Eddy, coming to you live right here, right now, in sunny South Florida.